Hello everyone. This evening our alert day continues for rain that is headed our direction. It's been raining for a while now and it will continue on through a lot of the night. Getting some localized flooding, especially the best chance of that staying down towards the south. Patrick, Henry, Pittsylvania, and Halifax counties to an extent. I think those are going to be the spots that see the best chance of flooding. The storm chance does stay pretty low with this, but I wouldn't entirely rule out some rumbles of thunder. The main severe chance is staying pretty well towards our south, with one warning in South Carolina and not too much any further towards the north than that. Rainfall's been generally light for us in the last couple of hours. Notice all the light greens and even the yellow staying into North Carolina. I do think some of those will make their way towards the north, but it's not going to be the bulk of this system. Also looking further towards the south, there had been some severe thunderstorm warnings in parts of Florida and Georgia, but again, that's going to stay pretty well down towards the southeast. For us, it's just consistent rain. The longer that can stay as rain as opposed to staying as heavier downpours, that's good news for us. Through the evening, a lot of our rainfall is rather consistent across the south, but about 10, 11 p.m. it picks up a little bit in intensity in Halifax, Pittsylvania County. We'll get some oranges and reds out of that. That's why we still have that chance of flooding there. Then we get a short break. Around 2 or 3 in the morning, there's another batch of rain that comes through, making its way towards the east, and then there's not a whole lot left after that. Going into Sunday morning, not a lot of showers. I do think we see more as we get kind of later into Sunday morning, early afternoon, but a lot of that will start to break up. Notice there's some snow on the future tracker right now. I don't think we're going to be quite cold enough to actually see that falling as snow in a lot of places, but in our higher elevations could get a little bit of accumulation. We are certainly bringing in colder air, and that's going to keep cooling us down through the middle of next week. By Monday, we mostly dry out with just a couple snow showers on our western slopes. The flood watch extends through a good portion of Virginia and into West Virginia, so it covers all of our counties, and that lasts until Sunday morning. But I do think the main flood threat is a little bit further towards the south. This level 2 risk that extends from parts of Georgia up into the Blue Ridge does include most of our region, but yesterday it was especially NRV and south side. Today that's moved further north, so Roanoke, Lynchburg, even Lexington are included in that. I do still think the greatest flood chance is going to stay south of 460. Rain totals are going to be highest there, so Martinsville could get above 2 inches, might see above 2 in Smith Mountain Lake as well, and then less as you get a little bit further towards the east. Lynchburg, Lexington, Roanoke, all pretty easy to get above the 1-inch mark. A lot of our temperatures are going to take a hit with the colder air coming in. We'll be in the 40s in the NRV and Highlands, staying in the 50s in Roanoke, Lynchburg, and south side. A big change from Friday where we got up into the 70s. We're also going to see a change in winds. They'll pick up as we start to dry out. So Sunday has some gusts up towards 30 miles per hour. That's really consistent through Monday, so expect that to be the breeziest day ahead. Tuesday's a little bit calmer. Tonight, temperatures fall back to the 40s, so that's already a little bit cooler, kind of showing how we're going to keep cooling down through Sunday, where most of our highs are still around 50, but kind of just hanging on in the NRV. We'll start to see more 30s off towards the west, especially on Monday, and see even cooler temperatures after that. On the extended forecast, we fall further into the 40s. Wednesday, I wouldn't be surprised if we have some highs in the 30s. A couple showers are possible there, but we mostly stay dry through the end of the week.